In a world filled with noise, notifications, and endless scrolling, there is one ancient act that still holds power. A pen, a blank page, and the human mind. Writing is not just words on paper. It is thought given shape, emotion given voice, and chaos turned into clarity. This is the story of how writing changes the mind, and in doing so, changes lives. The human mind produces thousands of thoughts every single day. Most of them pass unnoticed. Some repeat again and again. Some disturb us quietly. Some define who we are. But when thoughts remain trapped inside the mind, they grow louder, heavier, and more confusing. Writing does something remarkable. It slows thinking down. It forces the mind to choose words, to organize ideas, to make sense of confusion. Psychologists call this cognitive processing. Writers simply call it relief. When thoughts leave the mind and enter the page, the mind finally breathes. Humans feel deeply, yet we often struggle to understand what we feel. Anger hides fear. Sadness hides loss. Silence hides pain. Writing gives emotions a safe place to exist. Research shows that expressive writing reduces stress, lowers anxiety, and even improves physical health. But beyond science, something deeply human happens when we write. When you write your pain, you stop being controlled by it. The page does not judge. It does not interrupt. It listens. In psychology, writing is often used as therapy. Trauma survivors, veterans, and people facing depression are asked to write. Not to be perfect, not to be published, but to be honest. Writing connects emotion with logic, linking the emotional brain to the rational brain. It allows healing to begin. Many people do not find answers by thinking harder. They find answers by writing things down. Writing does not only heal, it creates. Every story ever told began as a thought in someone's mind. When we write creatively, the brain forms new connections. Creativity expands. Imagination grows. Confidence builds. But something deeper happens as well. Through writing, we begin to understand who we are. Our beliefs, our fears, our dreams slowly reveal themselves. Writing is not just self-expression. It is self-discovery. When life feels complicated, writing brings simplicity. Big problems become smaller on paper. Confusion becomes structure. Fear becomes manageable. That is why thinkers, leaders, and innovators write. Writing turns problems into questions, and questions into solutions. It allows us to see clearly what once felt overwhelming. You do not need to be a writer to write. You only need to be human. A few lines a day can change your mental state. A few pages can change your perspective. A simple habit can change your life. Writing daily strengthens reflection, learning, and growth. It trains the mind to slow down and understand itself. In a fast world, writing slows us down. In a loud world, it gives us silence. In a confusing world, it gives us clarity. Writing is not about grammar, fame, or perfection. It is about connection, between thought and emotion, between the mind and the heart. So pick up a pen, open a blank page, and listen. Because sometimes, the mind only understands itself when it writes.